Oh, well, what to do? What to do? It's been kind of a while since I made just a straight out video instead of just doing streaming. So the streamings. But anyway, I actually did something dumb the other day, and now I have a cracked wrist. So that's always fun. So it took me a fucking long time to even get this basic format set up because I'm sort of inhibited. So yeah, there's just been a lot of bullshit that I'm having to adapt to. So I just kind of whipped this up in like way too long than it should have, but whatever. Yeah, I punched a wall. That's pretty much what happened. It was like some frustration. The wall was a very, very tremendous and sturdy wall, and you would think that a knuckle or a finger would be broken, but no, it's like the base of my fucking wrist. I don't even know how that happened. But whatever. Shit. Stupid shit. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, am I right? But anyway, speaking of which, I kind of wanted to delve into some different videos and shit, but I think I'm going to just kind of do them in a rapid fire action. Just kind of like delve into different topics in separate videos instead of just like doing broad, expanded, multiple like takes in a video. Just kind of see how that works out. And also, I feel like it'll just be easier for me to take breaks with my fucked up hand. Anyway, let's not waste too much time. So, as we can see here, we've got some good old Destiny. And this video, you could probably tell from that right there that this is not quite a positively seen video, and quite just unpopular overall of a hot take, but fucking hell. It is impossible to move a fucking mouse right now. Like, you don't even realize. Anyway, get over there. Thank you. All right. I'll tab it out. Okay, we're good on the screens. Just had to make sure things are all working and streamlined. For a second, I thought I wasn't going to be able to record because it gave me some video drive bullshit, but I just did like minor tweaks, and here we are. Hopefully everything at least is all right. This is definitely a change where it's just bland. It's like blandness. At least you have Senor Tomate over there in the corner. Good old Senor Tomate, ever so bounce into the rhythm of life out throughout the cosmos. Anyway, I'm pretty sure for like the first minute and a half of this, there's not too much. So I do have a bowl loaded. I had to like pre-game all of that. Like, normally I would just grind shit up as I'm doing this and smoke as I go, but I had to, like, pre-game this one hardcore. I have, like, 3 bowls, like, on the side ready to go, ready to get loaded. I have one already loaded. It's like, I needed to, like, I had to, like, plan ahead on this one. I'm going to have to plan ahead for a while. Like, it's probably going to be, like, a month until this feels normal again. But anyway, enough bullshit about that. Let's get right into Destiny and his ridiculous hot take.
85% of the results are in Link Me Them Caucus Boys. Ooh, Warren and Biden are closing. So if Biden did get third, maybe it's into our we're still only at 85%. From,
let me just see here.
I'm looking at the results right now.
I don't know why he popped in here. Yeah, so let me just skip a little bit. There we go. So, what the fuck is he looking at here? This is like when it was 85% reporting, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the Sanders and DeBooty judge because those are the important ones when it came to Iowa. It's also not the popular vote, so these are like SDE, state delegate electoral numbers, I think. I don't know what the SDE means specifically. I think it's like state delegate electorate or some shit.
These are the places with the most precinct data missing.
Well, he already flipped it, damn. So, I'm pretty sure this is something that people have seen plenty of times. I actually have these saved on my phone. But it's like, here's the places with the most data precinct missing. Right? But you got that. So, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, I don't know what's there. kind of not really Sioux City that much, but it looks like it. Omaha, Davenport, like, just like people know this picture if they know about Iowa, which I'm pretty sure most people do. And then you get this picture, which of course you got Sanders in the more cyan color, and pretty much all the problematic areas happen to be areas where Sanders is predominantly winning in these little satellite caucuses. At least that's what I believe these are. These little districts. So, kind of odd, wouldn't you think? But I guess that's what happens when you have a brain on conspiracy, though. But anyway, I just thought that this kind of, for me personally, just made me realize how much of just like absurd, just being this absurd, honestly. It's like, really? Like, we're gonna say that this is a conspiracy. Like, really? No, like, this literally happened. Like, how can you, I don't know, whatever.
Oh, they're omitting the Bernie areas. PSA. This is literally just showing that there are more voting locations in population-dense areas, and it means nothing. Oh, well. Almost.
No, it doesn't. Literally just showing that there are more voting locations in population-dense areas. No shit. You're not proving a point, you dumbass. And it means nothing. Yeah. What? Yeah, it kind of does mean something. It means that there's more voting locations in densely populated areas, and if there's precinct data that's missing in very densely populated areas, there might be a problem. Might be some issues. Lib trash. We can have a little technocracy. Oh, God. Oh, God, I think I know what this person's like. No, thank you. Oops. God damn it. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm trying to press a button, but splints fucking up and all this bullshit. This is fun. This is very fun. Enjoy the chaos I have to try to deal with while doing a video. Oh, my fucking God, play.
Oh,
Thank
wait,
you.
this is a DGG.
Damn.
We know this person, don't we? We said they looked like they were 12 and they got mad in my chat. Pet peeve number 2A, geographic profile maps, which are basically just population maps. True!
And the thing is, that doesn't even mean anything for me personally. It's like, what? Let's go back to this dumb meme. Let's check it out. Boom. Our site's users. Subscribers of Martha Stewart Living. Consumers of furry porn. Like, what? First of all, these aren't scientific. This is just a fucking meme. So you literally did not prove a fucking point. Like, if there were actual data maps of these ridiculous, absurd things, you might have an argument. But you don't. This is a stupid meme. Trying to do a gotcha. Didn't work. You're a fucking moron.
Population maps. True!
It's not true. Oh, my God. Just shut up, Destiny. I got to mute for a sec because he's annoying like that.
This reminds me of when I knew things were lost? You know when I knew things were lost? It was when Bernie people started tweeting out the geographic maps for support of Bernie, for where his donations were coming from. That's when I knew shit was fucked. They were indistinguishable from this is the Trump nation win maps, where it was just a bunch of rural areas with like 7 people that want Trump, and it looks like 99% of the U.S. supports Trump, but it's not taking into account population density. What will the lefties do if the corrected results make Bernie win? Will it still be rigged against him? Well, we know all the paths, right? If they redo the election things and Bernie's winning, then they're going to say, oh, look, finally, after enough public outcry, we held them honest, and now Bernie's winning. Thank God. If they recorrect the results and Bernie's not winning, then, oh, they recorrected it just to rig it even harder, blah, blah, blah. There's all the...
I like spaced out to smoke a bowl really quick, and even I'm still listening in on it, and that still doesn't make sense. Like, oh, if he wins, then thank goodness they didn't rig it, but oh, if they did, they rigged it. What? Huh? Dude, no, that's not how it works. That's how it works. Bro. If Bernie wins the Iowa caucus, which I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know. I kind of tuned out of that shit after a week. And, like, to me, it seemed like Pete Buttigieg just rigged it, and won that one. I mean, the entire mainstream media is going with that narrative. Anyway. Like, he won by, like, what, a 6,000 popular vote percentage or something like that? Like, no. That just doesn't work. Because there's so much different data and so much evidence that shows that it was outright rigged. There was like precinct tallies that weren't even counted. There, like from the map too, from like different precincts, like over 24 hours. So it'd just be like boxes of just votes and tallies that just weren't even counted and shit, and people would just be like, "What the fuck?" Now, there's people literally in the Iowa Democratic Party that were like, there's some fishy shit going on, to the point where the head of it had to step down and resign. And actually, hold up. Let me get out of this for a second. I pulled it up. I also pulled this older one just to prove the point more. But yeah, like they didn't correct any errors or on their tally sheets, which I find just fucking it's so absurd. I hate this type of fucking election process. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but this actually was from, I saw it on the side here, boom, from 38 minutes ago when I pulled this from this, where they're asking for a recount, at least the Bernie campaign, because it just pretty much shows him at an effective tie, even though he has at least 6,000 more individual votes. So, it's as if there's a rigged system. Who's this Rod Blagojevic? Who's Blagojevic? Okay. I guess there's some of that's happening. I don't know what that's about.
Nice thing about conspiracies. One of the reasons why conspiracies are so reassuring is that you always have an out.
Love you,
like
bud.
you can
Thanks for the
interpret
amazing content.
You can interpret any datum the way that you want. Everything will fit no matter how, because you can always twist it to fit the narrative. That's the sweetest thing.
That's just common with narrative pushing.
About a conspiracy. You
That's
never
not
have to
just
actually abandon the conspiracy, because a conspiracy will explain everything, right? It's like Jewish question shit. Like there's always a reason why somebody manipulated something, somebody changed something, something's not reliable, some piece of data can be discarded. So there's always an explanation, What I don't understand is last time, unless I'm wrong and I don't remember it, but last time, here's the Twitter account I'm using right now, by the way. Last time when they did the votes, they did it all by hand, like they normally do. And they counted them, they had it all out that night. Why is it taking days to count these?
Because they used a fraudulent app that 7 months before the caucus suddenly just got started up and was help funded by Pete Buttigieg's campaign. That was also that the CEO of also happened to be a supporter of the campaign, and his wife happened to be a Hillary Clinton campaigner. And pretty much most of the people that are running the app were from the DNC and Hillary Clinton's campaign from 2016. Maybe that's why. So they can basically prolong the results as much as possible to skew it more in more favor of the DNC's narrative, which was Buttigieg. So that's why. Don't be such a dumb fucking naive simp. Like, in order to think that this is a conspiracy, you legitimately have to be a naive simp. Like, you have to be just blatantly, purposely naive and stupid that way. Like, there's no way. Like, there's Republicans even that think that they know this shit's rigged. And they're like, yeah, I don't like how they treated him. I don't like how they treat Bernie despite not liking him. Like, even they fucking, are saying shit about, like, hey, and there's probably rigged. It's like, come on. Like, you cannot be this naive. But we're not even at the juicy part yet.
Like, fucking just do it. Like, how could it? Why is it taking days now? I don't understand. You have all the paper ballots. Like, politics are not fucking fandom. True. You're right. It's just about advancing working class interests, which I have to admit I am a fan of. Because fuck black people and fuck women. Amen. Can I get some goddamn...
Huh? Politics are not fucking fandom, no shit. I agree with that. You're right, it's about advancing working class interests, which I have to admit I'm a fan of. Yeah, I guess, because generally what's going on with the whole broader system currently has to do about trying to advocate for class interests, which are not in particular fandoms specifically. It's mainly like, oh, class interest, right? Well, that means like, hey, people in the lower class and middle classes or whatever class you're in, like, hey, despite maybe disagreements in this and that, social issues or whatever the fuck, I still want to advocate for your interests, basically. That's not being in a fucking fandom, I guess. I don't know. Exactly, it's bewildering to establishment types to see a huge group of people fight so hard for a candidate as proved for decades to actually stand for something and stands with them. Yeah, that's true. The lack of self-awareness in this treat is breathtaking. No, it's not. There's nothing... what? All right, you're just fucking moron. Please elaborate. Yeah, seriously. Politics aren't about being fans. It's about class consciousness. That's why I'm a Bernie fan, because he's the one advocating for that out of our entire political system, because no one else does, because they're against our interests. You dumb, ignorant fucking moron. Gee, wow. Imagine being this stupid.
And clap is in the chat for fuck black people. Do we really care about the Supreme Court? When was the last time the Supreme Court ruled for class interests? All right. Do we really care about gay rights? Do we really care about abortion? Like, do we care about discrimination? Come on.
Selectively, but I don't really I don't really base my views on the Supreme Court. So whatever. I don't know why he's throwing this out here. It's like, do we care about the Supreme Court? Oh my God. It's like, dude, I think most people can generally agree that whatever, because I'm pretty sure most people on the Supreme Court genuinely, like, unironically do not give a fuck about issues like gay marriage and shit like that. It's generally, like, these things happen because it's generally a social trend, because around the time gay marriage became legalized, most of the country was in favor of LGBT rights and shit. So, no fucking shit. That's going to happen. It's by popular demand that should be the case. Thus, it becomes law, you know? That's kind of how laws work. It's kind of like how those type of things work. Generally, the people who, like, they're supposed to not, like, put their ideas, like, in the middle of fucking law and shit, the Supreme Court. So, like, when we try to be like, oh, we want to try to put this person in for my ideas, yeah, no shit, it's not gonna fucking mean dick. Because the whole point of a Supreme Court justice is that they don't put politics ahead of law and, you know, and the Constitution, basically, of the law of the land. That's the whole idea, though that tends to be skewed a lot. Same way that it doesn't. Every now and then that trend slips around where it's like, oh, gay marriage, yeah, sure. Oh, Roe v. Wade, yeah, sure, let's do it. Yeah, but plenty of times that they just are pushing laws and passing things for the status quo to continue the status quo train on chugging. So, yeah, who gives a fuck? You're not making a point. And if you are, it doesn't tie into this. You're not connecting dots here, bro.
Let's worry about, say it after me, guys. Class rights are people rights, okay? Fuck everything else. Good take, Peter. Not class reductionist, though, by the way. That was, I strawmanned. I was a strawmanning slip-slope fallacy person right there. My bad. But
class rights are people's rights? I don't he's just like, dude, this is kind of the irony of it. Like, he's trying to be like, oh, all these Bernie bros. Oh, these Bernie bros. They're just, you know, they just only care about one thing and they don't literally care about anything else. They just want to destroy everything. It's just like, no, you're like, man. Like, imagine being so scared of a bunch of tweets that get, 205 likes, 2 retweets. Gee, wow. What an influential, insane thing, you know, to happen. And overall, there's a broader agreement with the whole politics are not fucking fandom, but obviously people have a different subjective take on that, evidently. And your take on what a fucking fandom is abhorrently stupid. And despite the agreement on that politics aren't a fandom, though people treat it like it. So honestly, you're just wrong on the premise of it, because politics is a fandom. We all like people, whether they want to or not, treat it like a fucking fandom. Like, it's like, oh, like, what group am I going to be a part of, that best bolsters my interest? Like, I'm complicit in it. I'm a fan of Bernie. No shit. Like, that's kind of why I'm going after this video. Anyway, but, like, yeah, like, politics is a fucking fandom. Get over it. That's just how it is. And you know what? I don't like it. I don't like that fact. I'd rather it be far more nonpartisan, far more, like, more not unity-based, but more just idea-based, where it's like, hey, here's my views. Oh, hey, you got mostly the same views, but there's a couple things in there and disagree. If let's hash out those disagreements, because we agree pretty much of everything else, whatever. Or just people that you're going to agree with most of the time. And it's like, all right, well, let's talk about what you mostly disagree with and, like, why you agree with the very few things that we agree with or whatever fuck, It's just like, have a conversation. Instead of letting a fucking whole group, base your ideas. It's like the overall problem is just groupthink, not the fandoms themselves, really.
It's bewildering to establishment types to see a huge group of people fight so hard for a candidate that has proven for decades to actually stand for something and stands with them.
That's true. That literally is unironically true. Like, what do you want? Like, literally, what the fuck do you want? That's literally true. I don't need to go down that list. That list has been done multiple times, where it's like Bernie's been pushing for, like, trans rights in the 80s and shit, and when he was mayor and this and that. Like, yeah, and been in favor of LGBT rights since the fucking 60s and shit. Like, that's already, like, to anyone who has a basic understanding of Bernie on him will know that. So what's the whole big fucking hoopla? Why are you triggered over that? Good Lord. And we're still not even at the juiciest part, which is like 2 minutes in this video.
The lack of self-awareness in this tweet is breathtaking. I don't know if it was Michael Brooks that tweeted this first, or those fucking morons at The Intercept that did this.
Shoe on head here. App in charge of calculating results is called fucking Shadow. Pete's campaign helped pay for it, which is very fucking true. Watch Destiny try to weasel Matrix out of that. Quality control happens. Results showing Sanders winning memory hold. Pete declares himself winner on stage minutes ago despite no official results being posted yet. Yeah. Literally happened. I don't, like, that's exactly what the fuck happened. But I guess that's the conspiracy. This is my fucking problem with people that try to say, like, that are just pushing fucking, like, oh, this is a conspiracy narrative type bullshit. It's just like, we just remove any sense of, like, what reality really is. We just fill in the blanks of our own little create your own adventure book bullshit. Like, I mean, when people, like, because I listen to people, like, from Pessimist Production mainly, like TJ Kirk and shit, where at this point they've said that, like, it's a post-truth world. There's no inherent truth anymore, and I never thought there was in the first place. But there is no truth. There is no fact. It's just a create your own adventure book. And I think this video especially proves that. When reality is fucking conspiracy all of a sudden. When it's conspiracy to say Epstein or some shit killed himself, or didn't kill himself, and it's a conspiracy that he did, or shit like that. It's like, the conspiracy is that he did not kill himself or whatever, and it's a conspiracy if you think he didn't. Or whatever the fuck. You name it. Does that mean there are actual genuine conspiracies? Yeah, like the Sandy Hook hoax and shit like that. There's obvious conspiracies that can easily be deconstructed and debunked. No shit. But this whole emphasis on, like, I just realized this picture in the background is Triumph of Death. That's the name of the painting. Oh, shit. I recognized it because of these weird little, like, lamp things up here. That's actually kind of cool. Sorry, I totally, like, digressed there. But anyway, It looks like someone's getting beheaded over there from a skeleton. But anyway, yeah. But like, this is what the fuck. This whole idea that like, oh, because one of our candidates happened to get the whole election rigged against him. Suddenly, there's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy. It's just all. It's just like, no, there's. Oh my god. We have to just go back literally 4 years. Literally 4 fucking years to see the obvious trend of election meddling and election rigging. Oh, but we're supposed to say that's all conspiracy, though.
Pete's campaign has donated to the company, or not donated to, but has bought services from the company, Shadow, that also made this app.
And don't you think there's a conflict of interest with that dipshit?
Pete's campaign did not pay for the app for the Iowa caucus.
Oh my god, this is the bullshit I was talking about. He's literally arguing over fucking semantics. He didn't pay for it. He bought some services. Oh, so he paid for it? No, he bought some services off the app. So he helped pay for the app. Like, this is stupid. Like, this is literally the fuck. He's the one pushing the fucking conspiracy. Yeah, this is your brain on conspiracy, Destiny. You're a fucking loon. Like, what else can I say from this shit? You know, let's just skip ahead to the juice. Let's just get to the juice. Here it is. Sue the DNC. Thank you. Yes. Here's a page of rationality. A page of rationalism. Oh my god. Fucking hell, come on. I have to... Son of a bit. There we go. You know what? Close enough. 2,300. Jesus Christ, that would be a... Just nuke the earth by that point. By the way, yeah, that is an actual tweet that Trump posted. Like, wow. Yeah, fuck democracy, am I right? Just keep on going. E forever. Whatever.
Well, now we fucking know how Bernie's internals had him comfortably winning by 5 points. Ha!
Yeah. There was also a popular vote by over 6,000. Yes. Yes. Did you think that they created their own counting app for the primaries and the caucuses because, they're trying to... The Bernie's campaign is weird, strangely enough, trying to rig the election? No. No, you dumb fuck. Ugh. Anyway, let's listen into what he has to say.
Now, imagine your brain. This is your brain on conspiracy, okay?
Projecting much?
So, what's more likely to be true? An electoral process that has people from multiple parties and volunteers at multiple levels that all have to verify vote totals from not only a variety of different people that are reporting said vote totals, but a variety of people that are reporting said vote totals while also in the presence of other people there that could have taken photographs and know what happened, and while every single fucking major campaign had multiple people at multiple counties all recording these vote totals as well. What's more likely? That process is correct, or that a candidate's own internal measures are correct?
Neither, because it should be from an independent electoral process outside of the fucking party agendas. Like, I don't like the fact that we have to have Bernie's campaign make their own fucking app to count shit, for these votes. And I hate the fact that there's other party interests and other campaign interests involved in this shit too. So it's as if the whole broader problem of money in politics tends to be the fucking root of this issue. And maybe that's why Bernie's advocating that we tackle that so fucking much, along with plenty of other people like Kyle here or whatever the fuck. It's pretty obvious. They even got busted. I mean, this guy had to come out and help this dude out, be like, what up? And he's like, the Iowa Democratic Party got busted for changing votes from Bernie to Patrick and Steyer, which is also true. Deval Patrick and Tom Steyer, or Steyer, Stuper, they both suddenly got a bump in votes because there was meddling with Bernie's overall count. And this same shit was happening in 2015 and 2016. Same shit, different election, bitch. It ain't no goddamn conspiracy. You know, I mean, what else can I say at this point? I mean, you know, there's not really much else to say besides that it's absurd to think that this is a fucking conspiracy. Be like, oh, it's just a conspiracy that Sanders is trying to be like pushing for fucking. Oh, it's just trying to push that agenda of those crazy radical lefties that just want to destroy everything. It's just, oh my god, it's like grow the fuck up and actually have a brain for once, dude. Like, what happened, Destiny? Like, seriously. I know he's probably never going to see this, nor do I even care. But, like, what the hell, man? Like, there was a point where even though you were going after lefties and shit on your whole, like, lefty arc on debating and shit, there was points where I was just like, you know what? There's some points that you're saying, but there's also points from, like, Non-Compete or the Surfs or whoever the fuck he was debating with on Twitch. About, like, you know, it's like I was actually during that time, at least especially the early part of the arc, where it's like, all right, I could be down with this, but it's like, especially near the end of that shit, it's like I'm pretty sure like he pretty much was like, you know what, it went more in a reactionary mode and just went, you know what, fuck this, fuck anyone who's like remotely to the left, they're crazy, they're loony, fuck them. They're conspiracy theorists, and they're, you know, peddling some crazy radical fucking idea. He just thinks that now. He's literally a fucking reactionary when it comes to anything remotely left of him. Like, I swear to God. I know he would be like someone who would deny that shit instantly. Like, I mean, he had like a debate with Hassan too. I'm pretty sure, like on a Scuff podcast. I'm pretty sure it's probably like in that little bar somewhere with all those other videos and shit. But it's just like, he, like, even though Hassan is just like ridiculous sometimes with his ideas and how he articulates them, it's like, even then it's like, wow, when Hassan literally looks like he's completely like not wrong 100% in the right and you're just wrong, like, leave it to Destiny to somehow make Hassan look like the fucking like pinnacle of correctness of just being right. Like, it's like, holy shit, dude. Because there's definitely things I disagree with him on, like plenty with Hassan. But, you know, I, like, at this point, I find him to be far more reasonable than Destiny right now. That's just me, though. Like, these fucking takes of, like, oh, this is a conspiracy theory that there is rigging. Like, that's the conspiracy. It's like, you're fucking delusional. You're fucking ridiculous. So I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just smoke one more bowl and just call it good with this one, because I don't know. It's like, how, dude? It's like, it's one thing to be like, look, you know, I'm not in favor of the fact that, you know, these things are happening, you know, but we'll just have to let the process, you know, go as it is or whatever the fuck. It's like one thing to just be like, look, I understand, but you know, it's just like, it is what it is. Like, I can at least get that, but you're not even doing that. You're just like the total opposite. We're just like, nope. It's conspiracy. It's conspiracy. It's conspiracy. Well, yeah. Fun takes. Yeah. Well, I'm going to smoke this last bowl now and just call it good. Because, you know, everything's conspiracy. There's no truth anymore. There's just create your own adventure book now, I guess. Like, I mean, I just don't know what to say. All I do know is that next up, I got some PragerU videos I was going to respond to, and I had like another video I was going to have a little bit more long-based about something that Richard Dawkins has kind of stirred up on Twitter, but I think I might do that tomorrow. Save that for a little later. But in the meantime, I'll definitely respond to some PragerU videos after this, so stay tuned for those, because those will be fun. Okay, now how am I going to load this bowl? Man, it's like really tedious to do this shit right now. It's like, all right. I mean, I guess I could rant about the healthcare system a little bit. You know what? I mean, because here's what's funny. Like, while my injury is not really that severe, like, at the end of the day, like, after, like, a month or a month and a half of having this ridiculous well, maybe not even for a whole month, but you know, for a while, having this ridiculous splint on me. Like, the funny thing is, I wasn't prescribed any fucking pain medications for this. So it's just like, oh, you got this on? Okay, you're free to go. Bye bye. It's like here's a little thing where you follow up in like a week. It's like, what? Like, huh? Like, nothing even, like, directly before I leave. You're not going to give me, like, a Tylenol or something before you dip? Like, here, take this real quick before you leave so you can help with the pain when you go to sleep later. It's just, like, none of that. Because, goddamn, last night was probably the worst pain dealing with my fucking hand. But today I'm fine. I mean, it's just sore as shit. But, like, how am I going to, like, play video games and shit? How am I going to, like, play pool, like play billiards and fucking other shit, you know? Like there's a lot of things that I have to like now adapt towards. I think I can probably play billiards still, but I'll have to like really adjust how I play the game for a while. Or just switch my hands where I'm shooting with, I guess, which that's going to be awkward as fuck. It's just so fucking stupid. And every time I look at it, I'm just like, wow, how stupid of me. I wish I had, like, as soon... I definitely want to get a camcorder very soon, though, so I can at least be like, here's what it looks like. Here's some bullshit. But I'll probably at least stream for a little bit, you know, like, tonight at some point. Probably after I do these response videos. Kind of, like I said, do, like, definitely less than an hour, but, you know, around, like, 30, 40-minute, you know, responses to videos. But anyway, got it loaded, or at least enough. Loaded enough. Where's my thing that I poked to unclog this bowl with? That is a very important tool. It's gone. It's just gone. And it's gone. Yeah, it's just gone. Where the fuck? Whatever. I'm not even gonna worry about it. If I do, it's just gonna be like an extra 5 minutes of hunting down bullshit. No! I dropped my fucking lighter. God damn it. I'm not that incapacitated. I can easily pick that shit up though. It's just the lighting process of this thing is just ridiculous and tedious. But anyway, like, comment, all that fun shit. You know the drill. And check me out on Twitch, because I do streams there from time to time. And yeah, if it's not in the description, like all this info will eventually be on like the top block here or the bottom one down there. You know, where the mouse, like, got one up here, got one down there. You know, they'll be up there somewhere. I'm just not doing that now because I don't care enough right now. I just don't care enough right now. But yeah, you gotta at least respect that. Just be like, you know what? Injured hands, got this far, committed enough, but it's just like, you know, you gotta respect that a little bit. You know, it's just like, I did enough. I got it to where it is at least tolerable. But anyway, you know the drill. Like, hit the bell, subscribe before doing that, because I think you have to subscribe to hit the fucking bell. But, you know, do all that fun stuff, because YouTube's retarded and bullshit, and I'm pretty sure the algorithm's now gonna crush me because I said the unfortunate R word just there. So, yeah. Yeah, whatever, you know. This is what it is. YouTube sucks. Twitch kind of is ridiculous, too. It's social media in general is just ridiculous. It sucks, don't it? Anyway. Love you all. Peace out. And enjoy the ASMR of a palm grip. All right, get out of here. Go on. Shoo!